Hi, happy Friday. My name is Jessie Tarian. I'm an independent demonstrator for the company Stampin' Up. Welcome to my craft room in sunny Las Vegas. In here we do all things paper craft. Today I have a cute card for you for Father's Day. So I'm just gonna let people find me, get signed on, all the things that go along with doing a live. So if you are new here, sound off, let me know where you're from, introduce yourself, welcome. And if you're one of my besties, you know the drill. So, hi Mom, how you doing? You're first as usual. How was your day? I truly believe that I'm cursed. Now let me explain this. You know I go on these tangents, I have all these crazy ideas, and nothing here is new. But last week, we had a leak in the wall, we had a big major thing, I had to use my homeowner's insurance for the first time, so that was traumatizing. Everything is fine, we're getting it fixed, the leak is stopped, yay, everything was figured out. I figured out my life. But now, last night, we're sitting there enjoying the X-Files, and the damn air conditioning goes out. I live in Vegas, people. This is unacceptable. Now, my house is big. I have 2 zones, so only the upstairs zone unit, because I have 2 units. So the upstairs one is not working for whatever reason. The downstairs one is working. So I'm not melting per se, but it's very inconvenient in my life. So whoever's mad at me, I'm very sorry. Take it off, or my mom will get you. That's what I'm saying. Right, Mom? That's what it is. We're going to find them. We're going to curse them back. I don't know. I got to laugh. At this point, I'm just terrified because things run in, dare I say, I'm not even going to say it. No more. No more. So, let's see. You're ready. I know you are, Ma. Get the hex beads out. Something. I need help. Help me. So, other than that, I had a very productive week. If it turns out that I need a new air conditioning unit, they're very expensive, and I'm going to be doing like a telethon. I'm going to be selling everything in my craft room to get my new air conditioning unit. I don't know. All right, I found myself. This is fabulous. Do you guys like my new shirt? Strawberry shortcake. That was my favorite when I was a kid. I know I'm probably too old for it, but I don't care. So, I don't care. It's Friday. That's what we're doing. So, okay. Let me show you the card. Let me get myself focused. Here we go. Look how pretty this is. Let me hold it. There you go. Now, I used the In the Grove stamp set. You can see there's no sentiments. Hi, Sherry, welcome in. There's no sentiments with that. So it pairs nicely with the Gone Fishing set. Has great Father's Day sentiments, right? So, so glad that you're my dad. I thought that was super cute. And then happy Father's Day. So that's what we're doing. We're using sentiments from one set, the rest of the stuff from the other. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And this card is so simple. And I know Fridays, I usually do like a fun Friday situation or like a fun fold card. But you know what? The way my life is going, I just needed it to be easy. I needed the win. So that's what we're doing today. Hi, Terry. How you doing? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hi, Gail. Welcome in. Happy Friday. So I think enough of our besties. We have 6 people on already. I'm going to flip down. If I miss saying hello to you, know that I will be looking for you in the comments on my tablet. Okay. So here we go. If you get seasick, close your eyes. You know what to do. You know the drill, okay? Because my new camera setup, we're going to be flipping and twisting and doing a pirouette. I don't even know. So just close your eyes, okay? Ready? Here we go. Down periscope. Whoop. Okay. Now I just got to... Ooh, that didn't make you sick. Okay. So I'm just playing with my life here. I can't do it. All right, we're going to leave it like that because it said, no, I like to be like that. And I said, okay. And I also have this little light. There we go. I don't know. It doesn't really make a difference. I don't think it matters. I'll leave the light. I'll stop playing with this stuff. Okay, here we go. Here's my materials. As usual, I pre-cut stuff out. But this isn't that pretty? So I took a piece of the peach pie cardstock. So we're starting with that orange base. And we're gonna build up color with our blenders to create this gradient, kind of like a sunsetty, you know, little quiet moment in the forest type of deal. Okay, so let me get my inks out. Now, for the background, for the colors, I wanted to just, this is my light. I chose Calypso, I'm sorry. I chose Poppy Parade. I feel like Poppy Parade, it's red, but it kind of, to me, had that little bit of orange hue. So I felt like it went well with the peach and the pumpkin pie. I explained myself very well. Now there's two ways to do this. I think we're gonna go light to dark. I have to figure out my life. I get so excited. I'm on here with my besties and I just like, I have to calm down, slow down, and get myself together, guys. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start off the paper, start with small circles, and you wanna bring this orange up, or pumpkin pie, almost to the top, really. Start at the bottom, work your way up. If you're using a glass mat or something that's non-porous surface, you can go ahead and pick up that ink off the mat. If you're using a paper mat, it's okay, just keep re-inking. There you go. Now I tend to get impatient with this process. And that's because I'm on camera. I get, worried I'm taking too long or people are getting bored or whatever. But the more time you spend, the better results you're going to get. The smoother the coating, the transition will be better. If you go quick or you start in the middle, you just kind of slap it down, you're going to get marks where you don't want them. And if you're covering the whole surface, take a Post-it. Let me grab one. And these are just good tips so that you get the best outcome, okay? So if you have, like, you're gonna cover this whole thing and you keep moving your hands, grab a Post-it and hold it with the Post-it, because your fingers will pick up the ink and leave spots on your project. So that's just a little tip to get, better control, quality, and you could just keep moving it. It's fine. Just move it where you need it. Now, it would look really cool if you had a crescent moon cutout and you taped it down and you went over this, so the lightest part of it would be that peach pie. Just an idea, okay? Now that didn't come in my set, so I didn't do it because I want to show you things that if you buy this set, you're good to go. But if you have that in your craft stash, I would suggest trying it, play with this stuff. That's what we did it for. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that Poppy Parade. I'm really gonna give it a good ink up. And again, Let's start at the bottom. Get your circles going. I kind of was heavier handed around the edge, and then as you move up, go lighter. Okay. All right. And now some of this is going to be covered up by the overlay, but the edges we're going to leave out. So, you know, just do what you're going to do and see how it comes out. Okay, so that's a good amount of red to be getting started with, and I just want to hit it with a little bit more purple, geez. Sorry, my brain's all over the place, I told you. Let's start at the bottom, and this is good for blending, making sure you get a good even coating. Just keep working it. Okay, all right. What do you think? Pretty? I like it. And you could do this with any color combination. If you wanted more of a, like a nighttime vibe, you know, play with your colors, play with the purples and blues. You know, there's so much you could do with this. But this is just kind of a quick getting you started, getting you acquainted if you've never color blended, all that good stuff. If you're like me and you get so busy and all of a sudden you're like, how did Father's Day get to be tomorrow? And I'm not prepared. This is a nice, easy card that you could do for all the men in your life, all your father figures, right? Okay. Clean your work surface. That way you don't get ink where you don't want it. Let me pull my stuff back in here. Let that dry for a minute. So here we go. Okay, so I've pre-cut out with the In the Grove dies. Okay, so let me flip this around here. That fits perfectly on the paper, like so. And then you just run it through. You just run it through. So, and then you can cut out all your stamped images. You can give some definition to like your mountains, and that looks like, I think that's like a forest, you know, like trees in the background. Let me get it out of the chat. What do you think? I don't know. It's a crinkly thing. You know what I'm saying. I explain myself very well, you know. All right, so here we go. So we cut that out, Movie Magic. I've got a piece of scrap paper, and we're going to take that labeled with love, and we're just going to create our focal point. So we got that. And then I cut out all the little critters, all the little forest friends out with the dies. So we've got all our pieces. Now let's just put this card together, do our simple stamping. I mean, how easy is this? Super easy, super duper easy. Okay, so we're going to take our little, I don't know, what would you say? That's a sunset, right? Sunrise, sunset, potatoes, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to glue this right on there. You could pop this up if you wanted for a little dimension. That would be nice too. Okay. Now I I liked it. Oh, come on. Kind of like this, where you see a little above, a little below. Since it's a mail card, we're not putting ribbon on it. I did kind of go crazy with the with the gems. My husband kind of gave me that side eye. Like, wow, that's a lot of bling. I was like, some men love bling, babe. They just love the bling. What can I say? There you go. Okay, so let's do our stamping. I've got some black memento. I've got pre-blocked. I kind of pre-blocked my life today. I cut everything out. I did all the things. Like I told you, I'm cursed. I gotta just make things easy for myself, because Lord only knows what's gonna happen next. I better not say that. I'm cursing myself. Well, to be fair, my house in October will be 10 years old. So I guess this is just the time for things to kind of go. Excuse my head if it's in frame. There we go. You know what I mean? I think it's just that time. It's time for things to go, but do they have to all go at once? That's my question. That's what's bothering me. Couldn't we just go like one every 6 months? Because then I'd be over the first thing and I could move on to the next thing. But when it all happens like a week apart, it's very shocking. And for those of you that came in late, one of my air conditioning units isn't working. So it's not the end of the world. It's fine. But it hurts my heart, guys. Oh, wait. Make sure your card insert is oriented to the way your card is going to be. So my card is sideways because that's how the cutout works. And so I had to do this like this. See what I'm saying? And the last thing we're going to do is fancy up the inside just a little bit. So I got the trees from In the Grove. I thought I'd just kind of pop a few on there. You know, it's coming out of the forest type of deal. You could even double stamps like that one's in the background. You know, play with it. That's what I'm telling you. Play with it. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome in, my friend. How you doing? So I made a video for my team explaining, it's like just an informational video, like how to make the most out of your order or whatever. But while I was doing it, I was ordering the stuff for Blender Club, the stuff for my luau, you know, all the things I needed to do. And I realized, hey, I have Stampin' Rewards, and the new Cut and Emboss machine is on sale this month. So I can use those rewards, my demonstrator discount, all the things. And I ended up getting the big emboss machine for like 40 bucks. Isn't that good? I was so impressed with myself. I was like, okay, we got this. I needed a new one. My poor Big Shot is really, the whole plate system is going, it's so compressed from millions of things being ran through it. I'm just gonna glue this down. And I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. That's it. Treat yourself. Sometimes you just gotta do it, guys. I probably shouldn't have done it because I'm probably gonna need a new air conditioning unit. But you know what? That's not the point. We're not talking about that. At 40 bucks, who doesn't have $40? Air conditioning is going to cost way more than that. Okay, let me find what I did with my stamping. Here they are, my dimensionals. Okay, so I liked my sentiment popped up, but you do you when it's your card. Sorry, I always tend to pull it close. Ooh, no. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna pop this up on the corner. We're gonna figure out where our little friends wanna live for this card. So I'm just gonna put this up in the corner. Put it wherever you want it to live. Very cute. A lot of Halloween vibes going on right here. If I had some little bats, I'd be a happy girl. Okay. So I think for this one, do I just want the little, no, that one's too small. Let's just put this is a fox, by the way. If you were to stamp it, you could really see the fox picture. But since the outline, my son thought it was a bear cub, and my husband thought it was, I forget what he said. I think he said a cat. He was like, is that a cat? I was like, no. No. But it could be, look. You could totally use that for a Halloween vibe. Like a scary black cat. Whatever. Okay, I have issues. So, let me flip this open. The inside's pretty much done, but I want to put my little forest friends in there. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put a little bunny. Like, come on, I want to flip it. There we go. Okay. He's peeking out of the trees. Like that. I guess it would be weird if this, oh no, that looks kind of cool. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Because I made the light tree, you know? So it's like that tree's in the background. And then the squirrel's kind of peeking out. I don't know. Really, you don't need a background story. It's just my brain going crazy. Crazy, guys, crazy. Okay, so there we go. And the last thing to do is to put just a tasteful amount of tchotchkes on here. And I kind of, I don't know. I put the black ones on here. I have these little tiny red pearls. Maybe we'll do that. They're more like berries, which you would find in the forest. You know how fond I am of the twigs and berries. So, that's what we're doing. I don't know where I want this. I'll just keep them here. Let's see. For some reason, I want it up here. All right. I don't know. What do you think? Are you digging the little ones? And I'm just going to put them on the center. There. That's all I'm going to do. Hi, Pam. Welcome in. So which do you like better? The big black dots or the little tiny red berries? That is my question for y'all. And would you do this card? Is this a whole moment? Are you inspired to get out those blender pens or blending brushes? You know what I'm trying to say? Small dots. Yeah, I think it is more masculine. The big black ones, you like a good solid bling. Love that. I know. I think for my husband, this is more the vibe, for sure. But for me, you know, we're in Vegas. Go big or go home. That's what I'm saying. The tiny ones, yeah. Yeah, I like them too. I think it's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna flip up and we're gonna chit chat. And I have to, okay, everybody close your eyes right now. There we go. I didn't want to make anyone seasick, but I don't know how else to do that. So, you know, we all know I have issues, right? So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Please spoil those dads out there, whether it's your child that's a dad themselves now, or, you know, a neighbor that's a fatherly figure, whoever. Spoil your dads in your life. That's what I'm telling you. So we are just going to be staying home. I'm going to be cooking some of James' favorite food. Mom got his favorite dessert. So we have all the gamut covered, and the kids have, you know, their presents for dad. So it should be a great day. And I think that's it for me. So everybody, if you have a second, say a little prayer to the big man that I can get my air conditioning fixed, because I do live in Vegas and I'm very fair. I don't know, I'm crazy. All right, so I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.